Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you're new. For those of you that are new, my name is Anna and this is At Home with Anna. Okay guys, today I'm going to be sharing an entire house clean with me. It was time. I've been wanting to get this done for the past month and I finally decided that it was now or never. I'm going to be starting a new cleaning routine for summer and I didn't feel like I could begin that routine until I had the entire house clean and on start mode. So it took me a couple of days and I just went for it. I even cleaned the garage, if you can believe it. You may be asking yourself, why am I doing this? Why now? What's the urgency? Well, I started thinking of all of the things that I wanted to do for me this summer. And one of the main things was spending as much time as possible with my grandkids. You don't get many summers with the kids. You don't get many summers with your kids. You don't get many summers with your grandkids. So that was super, super important to me. I also want to work on spending as much time outdoors. I want to go lay by the pool. I want to take my bike and go on bike rides. And because I'm a type A personality, I never feel like I can enjoy those things until my house is in order and clean. Kind of like before you go on vacation, right? You don't want to come home to a dirty house. So this is going to be my summer routine that I'm going to be filming for you guys. And it's not going to allow me to get behind on housework. My home is going to be clean every day. And by the end of the week, I don't feel stressed out, you know, like I have to do this before Ernie comes home. You know, this is something, you know, I've always said this, I clean the castle for the king. And I want to not have to worry about an all-day clean. Just to get the castle ready for my husband because I want him to come home to a clean, organized home. So this is important to me. So I'm going to be filming the routine once I'm done doing this, and I have a couple videos in between. I figured I would take that time to do the routine, use the routine, see how the routine works, and once I'm confident that it's something that I can maintain and keep up with, I'm going to share it with you guys. So sit back and relax. It's very motivating. A whole house clean with me. And if this doesn't motivate you, then I do not know what will. I just did want to explain the toilet. You guys saw the stain in there. We have hard water here and I don't come upstairs. So Ernie said you have to remember to go upstairs and flush the toilet every now and again. And I forget. But also the grandkids, when they come over on the weekends, like my son and daughter-in-law and the kids, or during the week, the kids will say, Letha, can we go to the park? And I say, sure, we have a park, you know, just down the road here, just down my street. And so, you know, then they'll want to take a shower, so they'll take a shower. So the bathroom gets messy, but the toilet stain was hard water. It wasn't, you know, what you think it is. And I don't know why I felt the need to tell you guys that, but that is what was in the toilet. So now we are on the next day. I just got the those two areas clean on that day, and then the next day I got all charged up and I was ready to go. decide if I want to even bother decorating this for summer, or like adding a certain fill or what have you for summer. I just kind of rearranged and lightened up the area a little bit. You're going to see that I'm going to pull the rug up after I vacuum it to vacuum underneath it, and then I decided to not put that back. I'm not filling it anymore. I probably should have waited to get a rug for this entryway until you know, I started decorating the house. That's always a good practice, but you know, to wait so that you can, I don't know, incorporate the same color scheme and, you know, and that type of thing. But I'm just not feeling it. I don't know what it is. It's just a little too ornate. I don't know. I can't even explain it. But anyways, I'm going to give it to my son and daughter-in-law for their home. It fits their vibe that they're going for in their home. So I'm going to go ahead and give them that. But I haven't decided. Like, I'm obviously this was filmed a couple weeks ago that I'm doing this voiceover, and then this isn't going to be uploaded for a couple weeks after that. So I'm well into my summer routine here. And as I'm editing this, I'm thinking, what am I, you know, what is that area? What's the purpose behind it? You know, like, do I need anything in that area? I guess is what I'm thinking. And I don't. I really don't. So that's an area, I guess, that will just kind of stay the same right now. I just have my, you know, my blue and white pottery there, and then a bowl that catches keys and sunglasses and that kind of stuff. And I'm just not really sure. I'm going to just kind of live with it for a minute and see. I'm, you know, not trying to change every area of my home with every season. I try not to. I do like to lighten things up for summer, and you'll see that in this video. We are going to be adding some summer decor to the living room. And it's not really what I would consider summer decor. It's more just kind of lightening things up, you know. And for me, summer is all about light, airy, fresh, easy. I think I've said it a million times. It's just kind of my vibe, just kind of, you know, the way I've always been. Mainly because we lived at the beach during the summer, you know, born and raised in San Diego, and that's just, you know, always lived near the beach, and, you know, that was just life, you know. You just do things as light and airy and simple and easy as possible, and so that you can enjoy your summer days and, you know, your long summer days, and the days were long, and it was just, it was good times. And so that's just embedded in me, and so that's kind of the feel that I'm going for with my home, and I have that vibe, that same vibe going on in the house. I wish you guys could feel it. It really is a vibe. Excuse me. Summer really is a vibe. It is I don't know. If I could bottle it, I'd be rich. But it's just, you know, my memories, and that chalkboard that I did in my kitchen, that saying holds a lot of truth for me. And so when I think back of my childhood, all the memories were made, a lot of the memories were made during summer, you know, being a beach girl, and, you know, 4th of July fireworks on the beach, and days when Ernie and I were dating. We met when we were 16 and 17, for those of you who are new. And his parents owned restaurants on the beach in San Diego, on Pacific Beach. And so we would always go early. You always went early because, and it's always before the morning fog burnt off, you know, so it was always cold. So you always started off in a sweatshirt. But we would always go early, just so you get a parking space at a good spot on the beach, lay out our towels. And you know, it's so funny. I remember it was always just like our soda, you know, a soda, you know, to share, or soda or whatever, but never, you know, just a beach blanket. We never worried about food or anything like that. And, you know, your car keys, your wallet, that kind of stuff you bury, figure out a way to bury that so nobody steals it. And it's, you know, and then you just hang out. Ernie and I would hang out at the beach all day long, and we spent a good portion of that day in the water, playing in the water. And, you know, and then he would go to the restaurant. We always laid out by one of his mom and dad's taco shops, and he would go get us lunch, and then we'd eat lunch on the beach, and then he'd drop me off at home after the beach, and he'd go home and get ready, and I would get ready, and he'd come back and pick me up, and we'd go to the movies, or, you know, whatever. We'd have date, you know, night, and that was our summer days, you know. Those obviously on the days that he didn't work and I didn't work, you know, because we both worked. But, you know, it's good times. And so that is kind of like the vibe that I always try and recreate in my home, just because, you know, I lived it. And so it's kind of the vibe, you know, so I like to surround myself with things that remind me of those days, that keep me in that memory, and I don't ever want to forget, you know. So, anyways, boy, I went on a little tangent there, didn't I, over just some entryway decor. Yeah, but it's true. Summer just does, you know, it just holds a lot of nostalgia for me. So, anywho, I just in go mode. You know, Ernie was calling me Miss Turbo because, you know, he'd text me in the morning, what are you doing? Oh, I've already watered the property. I've got this going, I've got that going. And, you know, he's like, wow, babe, you know, you need to slow down. I'm like, nope, I need to get this house in order because I have a routine and I have a life I want to live, and I need to, you know, get in my routine that I want, and I want to film that for my friends so I could share it with them. Maybe it's something that they can adopt, and, you know, and I'm one of those people that, you know, I get into a habit. I'm very habitual. So if I get into a habit of drinking water, and I'm just using water as an example. So, a matter of fact, I did just buy a drinking cup with a straw, and it's just beautiful. I love it. It's like the total colors of summer. But I fill it up with water, and I fill it up constantly all day long. So I'm drinking so much water right now. And I'm one of those people who, when I start doing something, I don't know, OCD, I guess, you know, I start doing something and I can't stop. Like, it's like it becomes my habit for the day. And so that is what, you know, why it's easy for me to, you know, to adopt certain habits. And, well, it's not easy to start them. I shouldn't say that. It's easy to keep them once I've started them. So anyways, I really wanted to push to get myself in, you know, in the you know, start mode so that my house was ready, set, go. So on Monday, I could start with my Monday duties, and or chores, Tuesday chores, Wednesday chores, you know what I mean, so on and so forth. And I really wanted to work this routine for a while before I shared it with you guys, to make sure that it was doable and sensible and all of those things, you know. And you know, I don't know if you even care. You may be somebody who doesn't even care. Maybe you just like watching cleaning videos because, you know, you just like watching cleaning videos. Maybe it's not to get motivated at all. I don't know. Maybe you have a fabulous routine already, you know, and you just like to watch others clean to compare. I have no idea, but I know that there's somebody out there that could use help with the routine, me being one of them. Because, you know, I'll forget. I will forget. There's my bracelet. Oh, Ernie is bringing it back with him this visit. He took it to go get it fixed, so I'm so excited. But anyways, I'm one of those people who I'll forget to do things. Like I mentioned, you know, that I'm habitual. I'll get in a habit of doing certain things and I'll forget others. So I want to get myself in a habit of doing Monday through Friday things. So Saturday and Sunday, I'm off. You know, the house is good. I think the hard part's going to be, for me, it's going to be, you know, that I have Monday chores. It's going to be hard for me to not do Tuesday's chores on Monday and so on and so forth, because I'm an all or nothing as well. So like when I start cleaning downstairs, I want to clean the whole downstairs. You know what I mean? Or if I have downtime, I'm just one of those people who can't sit still. well, I shouldn't say that. I can sit still, like if I want to watch a movie. Okay, so I'm going to pause really quick and I'm going to show you this cleaning product. I saw Cambria, Living with Cambria, and I think Jamie's Journey use this or something similar to this, or the exact same thing, I believe. And when I saw them use it, each of them use it, I was like, I have to have it. So when the company reached out and asked me if I wanted it, I was like, yeah. Anything to make, you know, cleaning more fun is always good. So I went ahead and I grabbed it. So what you do is you can put anything you want inside that spray bottle with the little pad. You can do, you know, your window solution or what have you. I just have water, and you just, you know, wipe it on, and then you use that vacuum that pulls all of the liquid out streak free. And I am obsessed with it, obsessed. And I will tell you that when I try and use it on every window, it does become, it's easier to just, you know, sometimes clean the window old school wise, but you're going to see me use this, and I think this is my main use that I'm going to use it for. You're going to see me use this on my shower doors in a little bit, and that I think is going to be my main use for this cleaning product. It was so much fun to use, so easy, made life so much easier. Yeah, so anyways, got that done. I'll link it. I'll leave a link down below if you guys want to check it out. Super affordable, and I highly recommend it. So anyways, so now I'm just going to add some decor. All I did was add some pictures from the beach in San Diego. Coronado to be exact, here with Ernie and I and his mom, and then Ernie and I and the 5 grandsons over on this side, but I left, you know, some of my other decor. This is part of lightening it up. And then to the coffee table, I bought this big basket at Old Time Pottery. It was $19, and I decided to reutilize one of my blue and white vases. I just brought that over, and I'm going to add a pick into it. Now, you guys know I'm a fan of tearing apart picks, just so that your arrangement looks a little bit more natural. I chose to not do that on this one only because the pick stem was shorter than the actual vase, and they would have disappeared. So I had to leave them intact so that it looked good. So I'm just kind of like bending them around and making them look more natural in the vase, but I thought that that looked really summery, really fresh, and I'm going to add a couple of pictures, one of Ernie and I in Mexico years ago. It's one of my favorite pictures of Ernie and I shared it on Instagram. If you're not following my Instagram, you should. I'll put the link here. And then a picture that I really love of the grandkids when they were walking, the boys. I don't have any of my granddaughter yet, darn it. I'm going to just get some of my candid photos of her printed up. Now we're going to move over to the side table. I can't figure out what to do with this table. I put the basket and then the plant and then stuff inside because I like the fact that it's contained. And then I was like, the basket's too much. I wanted to lighten that up. So I pulled everything out, and then I was like, no, too much. So that's how it ended up. And then over here, I'm reusing this pot that I got from, I don't know, a month ago or so. And that beautiful plant that I got, I showed you guys in our day in the life. And I just went ahead and added that, and then some fresh pillows to the sofas. And then I'm showing you my plants that I got in case you missed it. I got these for Mother's Day. And this is how I decorated my living room for summer. It's light, bright, airy, fresh, clean, and easy. Back in the day in San Diego during the summer, because air conditioning is not a thing, you were like, wow, if you had air conditioning, you were like, woo. Hold on, I need a drink. Water. What we used to do is we would cover our furniture in sheets, white sheets to be exact, just because it was more comfortable in the hot days to sit on a furniture that had sheets on it. And it also helped keep the furniture clean, you know, when the kids were home, you know, most days. So, and we spent a lot of time at the beach, coming home, suntan oil, sand, you know, whatever, I don't know. It just was a thing. And We always lightened up our decor. We always pulled all of the dark stuff out of our houses. And I say we, meaning me and my girlfriends, you know, but it's just kind of a practice that we did, you know, and that's kind of the feel that I was going for in this house. I didn't get crazy. I didn't go to Target and buy everything hearth and hand like everybody else and style it like everybody else. I, you know, just did what I like. I added plants and baskets and just some nostalgic photos from the beach, and that was it. That was my summer decor. That is my summer decor. You know, and it pairs perfectly with the, you know, I brought a little bit of yellow on the coffee table, and it pairs perfectly with the rest of like the dining room kitchen decor. And that's it. That was my summer decor, you know, for the living room. So I didn't feel like I should do that in a separate video because I thought, well, that's silly. It's not like I'm spending a ton of money, you know, and decorating. But I'm still loving my kitchen. It's just so pretty. Now the baking station is going to change, and you guys are going to see that in the next video. The reason behind it. You guys should be really excited for this next video. I'm going to be showing you, not only does my house change as far as, you know, becoming light and airy, but my fridge and freezer changes during the summer. And I've never shared this on my channel before, but I'm going to share it this time just because it's a lot of work to film. But I went ahead and I sucked it up and I filmed it for you guys. But I like to prep my fridge and my freezer for summer. I like to make life easy on summer days. I like to, you know, have meals ready to go on summer days. So it's a lot of, I'm sorry, waving at my neighbor. It's a lot of freezer prep and, you know, meals that are ready for me and waiting for me when I'm hungry. So I think you guys are really going to enjoy what my fridge and freezer looks like. Even my pantry changes a little, and I do share that with you as well. Yeah, it's a good one. So lots of, you know, ideas for the freezer and just to make your life easier this summer. Everybody's got a busy summer, you know, vacations, weekend trips. You know, the kids are busy with, you know, summer activities. Your grandkids are busy with summer activities you're attending. You know, just whatever it is. And, you know, we like to spend a lot of time outdoors, whatever that looks like, beach, or not beach, lake, pool, you know, that kind of thing. So, it just makes life easy, and you'll see. So I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. So anyways, now we are moving on to my bedroom. I have this pile of stuff that's going to go to my son and daughter-in-law's house. I wanted to get that all cleaned up. Did I not show myself? Did I make the bed? I can't even remember. Oh my gosh, because I'm chit-chatting and talking to my neighbors through the window, waving at them. I'm going to go ahead and get it dusted. I love this Swifter with the long handle. Oh my gosh, it is a game changer. It goes all the way to 6 feet. And, excuse me, I'm almost 6 feet tall. So I can, like, you know, reach really tall, get everything. I love it. So I'm trying to find ways to make my life easy, and it's perfect for the baseboards. I have those baseboards that have like a 1-inch ledge on them throughout the whole entire house, and they capture dust like crazy. So I needed something that I could quickly remove the dust, you know, without having to get down on my hands and knees or busting out the vacuum, and this works out perfectly. So, anyways, just adding the final touches to my bedroom. It feels so good, and I'm blabbering. I am blabbering like a blabbermouth. I don't even know if I should play music or I should just keep talking. I sometimes run out of things to say, you know, to you guys, but, you know, because it's kind of self-explanatory, you know, but I'm still loving my bedroom. I will tell you that. It does feel like an exotic resort when I'm in there, and every night, Ernie and I FaceTime every night and chit-chat. We have a conversation, and, you know, we say goodnight because he's 2 hours behind me. So I'll crawl into bed and, I'll brush my teeth and get dressed while I'm talking to him on the phone, and I'll crawl into bed and get all cozy, and he's like, oh, you're all cozy in your bed. I love my bedroom. Isn't that like the thing? Like, you should go into your bedroom. You should crawl into your bed. And this bed, you guys, these sheets that I showed you guys are freaking phenomenal. If you haven't checked them out, you guys need to. I will try and remember to put the link in this. They're only like 30 bucks, you guys. And you get a discount when you use the code. I'm just letting you know. They're not sponsoring the video, but I have to tell you, I cannot boast about them enough. They are so freaking comfortable for the price. I mean, amazing. So anyways, my bed is just so comfortable. The room just feels so good. It's so relaxing, and it just very resort-like, My bathroom had just been cleaned probably 4 days before this. I couldn't take it anymore. It was really dirty. So one night before bed, I just went in and just cleaned it really good. So I'm just freshening it up, and I'm using that machine again on the mirrors. I wanted to see how it worked on the mirrors. It works beautifully. And then I was excited to try it on the shower doors. It works beautifully on that. Just love it. I love it so much. You can see the smile on my face. I'm just so pleased. It's easy to just spray something and wipe it, but if you can have fun while you clean, why not, right? I mean, look at how it's doing. I didn't put anything but water, so I just wanted to see how it felt. The machine, it's not heavy at all, just so you know. It's not a heavy machine at all. It's very lightweight. But I didn't put any cleaning solution, like vinegar or anything, in my, I will next time, in my cleaning bottle. I'm so excited. You can see the look on my face. I wanted to see how it, handled, if it was, going to be too heavy to do this kind of thing. And it wasn't. It was no different than if I would have done it old school. So a really fun, tool to have, I think. And like I said, I will be using it probably mainly here in my shower. I hate cleaning the shower doors. Absolutely despise it. And so I'm going to try using that, what is that? That spray foam stuff that you spray on your glass and you let it sit, and then you go in and you rinse it off and all the water spots are gone. I'm going to try that, and then, so to use the vacuum thingy and see if how it works there. But anyways, I loved it. It worked great, and that's probably the main area I'm going to be using it for. Now I'm just dusting the bathtub. I still have yet to take a bath. So I just like to go in here and just get all the dust that settles on the ledges and around and rinse it out in here. And that's, pretty much, we still have to paint in here. Just haven't decided on a color yet. Ernie's going to paint. I'm tired of painting. I told him it's his turn. So he needs to paint. We still need to get the downstairs, the powder room in the main living area done as well. You guys have seen I've had wallpaper up there forever. And there's a reason behind that. I wanted to see how long I could live with it, and I already hate it. So it's a good thing I didn't invest in it. So I think I'm kind of thinking about doing something different, maybe some board and batten in there and painting above it. I don't know. I'm just kind of taking my time. Right now I'm really concentrating on the backyard gardens. So probably when it hits fall, winter again is when I'm going to start turning my attention to spending money on the inside of the house, because I really want to get well, I say that, but I'm impatient too. I really want to get my gardens going right now, because I want them to root before our winter sets in, and hopefully I don't lose anything. I'm new to gardening in the South, so I've never lived in an area where I have 4 seasons. So it's all new to me, and I'm learning. And I'm sure I'll have some hard lessons learned But that's okay. That's part of gardening. You know, you win some, you lose some. So we will see how that all turns out. But I do know that I want to get things that are perennials that come back year after year. I want to get those in the ground this summer. So they have the rest, they have all summer and they have all of fall to root, you know, and a portion of the winter before it gets too cold to root, so that when they go dormant, they'll be ready to come back and flush out new growth next spring. So that is my goal. So now I moved up to the guest room. When I got the sheets and the duvet for my bedroom, they had originally sent me a queen set, and I wrote them and I said, you sent the wrong size. And they said, okay, well, we'll send you the new one, but here, keep these. So I decided, since I love them so much, my guests would too. So I decided to go ahead and use them on the guest bed. I needed to change the sheets anyways. Can you believe it? From Easter, when my sister was here, I still hadn't changed the sheets. So I needed to get these sheets washed, and I figured, well, I might as well just put the sheets they let me keep on there. And so that is what I am doing. I also got a mattress topper I'm going to be sharing in the next video or so for this bed. That's going to raise that mattress about... One of you guys suggested to get a mattress topper, and I don't remember who it was, but it's going to raise it about 4 inches, so that'll be really nice. So anyways, I'm just going to get the bed made and do some dusting. I had moved my ZZ plant from up here because I kept forgetting to come up and water it. So I moved it down to the family room. You guys saw me do that little table in the family room. So I moved it. So I had an area that needed some sort of decor. So I'm going to add some decor to that little table after I get it dusted. Oh, and really quick, I am using a king size comforter inside a queen size duvet cover. You know, I make it work. I always make things work. I don't see any issue with that. I think I heard that you should use the bigger in the smaller anyways to make it look more plush. I don't think I get it right. It looks good though. I mean, it looks full, it looks good, it's comfortable. My niece was just here this past weekend and she said, oh, that bed is so comfortable, Auntie. And I was like, sweet. So, and I think the sheets have a lot to do with it too. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but when you use a duvet cover, you don't need a top sheet. I use one, but you absolutely don't need one. I was reminded of that because I'm a crazy sleeper and I couldn't find my top sheet in the middle of the night. And I was just covered up with my duvet and it was so comfortable. So anyways, when you use a duvet cover, you don't need a top sheet, you just need the duvet. And that is the beauty of, you know, a summer duvet cover, is you just have that and nothing else. And so it's a refreshing way to sleep. But also, you probably, if you have Uggs, you're also not supposed to wear socks with Uggs. It kills me when I see people put socks on and then put their Uggs on. You're supposed to use those barefoot. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'm just getting the room all put together, all clean and ready for more guests, obviously. And then we're just going to get this little side table decorated. I had a white vase, and then those pics I had in the entryway downstairs, I decided to repurpose those up here, and they look beautiful. They look perfectly beautiful up here. And just make sure to get everything dusted. I mean, I'm doing a complete restart on this house, you know, like I am going to have Monday, after I'm done doing this, I have that Monday to be like, okay, here's what I'm doing today, you know, and I'm going to share that with you guys, everything I'm doing. And like I said, you know, maybe some of you already have your own routine. You don't need mine. But, you know, I don't know. It's working. I do want to say that. It's working and it's fabulous. I wake up every day to a clean home and just a little bit to do and I'm done. And then I am free to do what I want for the remainder of the day. And that is fabulous. So like I said, you may not be somebody where that needs to be the thing, but for me it needs to be the thing. You know, I need to have a neat and tidy home. It's just my personality. It's just how I am, you know. So I even did the stairs, and this is embarrassing to tell you, but this is my first time sweeping the stairs. And I shouldn't say sweeping, I just used that duster thingy to get everything off of the stairs and the ledges and all of that. And yeah, so I have just talked enough. I'm just ending the video here, and made it all the way downstairs. Oh, I'm not ending the video. I'm going to take you guys out to the garage really quick. And then we'll end the video.
Small city thinking, I get why you left. Small-minded people sure know how to drink. I came to the party, I left at the...
This was filmed on the very last day of me getting the house together. I said, you know what, I can't do a restart or a new routine until the garage is organized. I hate when the garage is disorganized, so that's why you see a change of clothing. But then when I do my outro in just a little bit, you're going to see me in the clothes that you just saw me in while I was cleaning. So I just wanted to jump on and explain that really quick. I'm sweaty. I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I hope that you got a ton of cleaning motivation today because I worked my booty off. Like I said, started one day and then got sidetracked with the yard and everything, and so then I had to finish. Ernie comes home today and I always clean the castle for the king. So now we are all ready for the weekend. We are planning on working on the back porch this weekend, so I'm very excited. That's how we're going to be spending our Memorial Day weekend, decorating the back porch and barbecuing. So don't worry, I'll show you guys what that looks like. Anyways, you guys have a fabulous weekend. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.